I started working in the cardiology department in 1979. Connie Wolf and she came 2 years before I did, so we worked together a long time. She's not here today. I was hoping she would be here today. But I just would like to mention 4 qualities out of many that I admire in Dr. Hare. The first one is he is a Christian. I think that is just amazing. And my first time that I got a hint of that was when I was studying for my RCT, and I was studying the anatomy of the heart, and I came across the atrial appendages, and I couldn't figure out what they were there for, what their purpose was. So he came in one evening, I was working second shift, and I said, "What are that? What's that for? What do they do?" And he goes, "I don't know, but when I die, that's one of the first things I'm going to ask God." I like that. The second one is his mastery of the field that he worked in and his willingness to share with us as employees. He had a brilliant mind. He was always reading and up on things. And we would see that reflected in dictation, and he was always glad to spell words for us that we didn't know or it was new. So we always appreciated his sharing of the knowledge. He was a family man. He loved his family, his wife, and his children, and was very proud of them. And he was a Southern gentleman. He saw us coming down the hall and knew we were headed in the same direction. He would wait till we got there and hold the door open for us. One time, Connie and he and Marge, his wife, and I went to Cincinnati to a hospital up there for some training, and he was very gracious host for us in the evenings for our meals. Libby Jackson and I went to California for some training when we first got our Accuson ultrasound equipment. And Sarah was in San Francisco at the time, so he made arrangements with her to come and meet us, and she then showed us around the city, and we greatly enjoyed that and appreciate that. So like I said, that's only 4 of many qualities that I can remember, and thank you so much for sharing and being there to help us when we have problems. Thank you.
Janet said earlier on when I asked her if she would represent the cardiology department, and she says, "Oh, this makes me so nervous, but for Dr. Hare, I want to do it." Yes. Dr. Conklin?